Supply here. I did it's a crazy day today. So it's right now it's freezing rain going on, and we're gonna have icy roads, black ice. So I don't know if we're gonna be called off, or I don't know. So we might have to watch the news in order to see if we have 2 hour delay, or I don't know. So I might have to call off if it's, you know. So looks like no one's even on today. That means I have to share the link to my friends and my girlfriend too. But no, I don't want to copy it. Stupid phone. That's why phones. Sorry, I had to send links. I'll send them this link of this live video. So it's really crazy on anyway, so just remember that. So looks like not many people are on today. So yeah, I have a lot of things to do tonight. But last night we had a training last night, and this car exploded. I mean, literally exploded. So hang on. I'm just gonna do is. Sorry about that. I had to talk to everybody on the Facebook and stuff. So I just got off work, and my job is really going crazy, and I always getting yelled at and shit like that. My fire company is a really cool company. We have a lot of antiques, and we have an antique truck. I think it's 1940 something. So I don't know if I can play games while I'm on live. So I don't have a what is it now? Don't have a capture card that I can put on, but I just don't know, and I can't record anything. If I record something on computer, it takes out about 5 GB, and when it hits 5 minutes, it takes about 10 GB out of it. Or is it 1 gig? I don't know. It's between around there. So I see one viewer. So I don't have a capture card to play on the video game zone right now, so I can't play on when I'm on live. So yeah, I'm tired because I was starting to fall asleep and I was working. I had a long day, and I was upset because I had no one to talk to in the workplace. I was like sitting there eating and don't have anybody to talk to. Everybody next to me and stuff, they walked right off. They just started laughing at me and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm about to leave. So I was about to leave the cafeteria room and go back to the building. Building 4, I guess what it is. Just can't remember. Building 1 is the main entrance. Yeah, Savannah, I know it is sad. So it's gone bad, and so, and if you want me to show you about this Wii, it can actually connect to the Nintendo controllers. Right here. That's the Nintendo connectors. The Nintendo controllers, that's what they use from Nintendo GameCube. And here's the memory card ports, but they don't make those no more. They stopped making them. So they did stop making them, so they don't make those no more. Yeah, but my uncle has a red one and he also has a blue one and same color as mine. He has 3 of those. But I said I wanted a red one because I really want a red one so badly. I mean, I want the red one, but he said no. I know, and I don't think I could give you this Resident Evil 4 for the Wii. It's a Wii edition, so I don't think I can give it to you because it's highly rated for over 20 age of 21 because it will say it's 17 and up, but it's actually age 21. Whoever can handle the scariness and stuff. If you're under age of 21, you won't be able to handle scary things. If you're not able to. So, I got nothing to do at the moment. I did have the regular DS, and then I sold it for about $50. And then I went to get the 3DS. And I had that since 2014 when I had it, and then I sold it for about $120. And I spent it on for an Xbox 360 and stuff, so. And after that, sold the Xbox 360 for $225. And then I had a PS3. But it wouldn't play Grand Theft Auto 5. So I sold that. Well, there's actually original DS. There's a very original one. That very first came out before the ones that are regular ones. So the one that you can actually connect some kind of games on the computer. And you plug it into some kind of drive, and you can plug it in there, and you know they do have Minecraft for original DS games. You know, the DS kind of thing, the older ones. That's what I found on YouTube, but then they deleted it, so it got illegal. So the site was shut down, and they said that FBI was taking over it, and they shut it down and charged the owner for about $200 billion for illegal copying games for DS's. So he's been doing that, and he also has been remaking the games from the computer into a DS games. So I was like, wow. So there is one site that you can actually make your own DS games or computer games, but if your computer can handle all kinds of gigabytes and megabytes, whatever, if it can handle it. My computer is 500 gig, but it's a Windows 10 AMD Athlon 2 times 2. I'm about to get that one up because it was acting weird on me. I tried to factory reset it, but it said there was an error for factoration, so it was done. But it still works, but it just doesn't play much games anymore, the older ones. But I did play Lantis. There we go. It was Atlantis. Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Trial by Fire. That actually worked on my Windows 10 computer, but then when I put the CD back in, and then it says an error, can't play. I was like, wow. Another thing, I do have 2 games of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with the mods that I have, but you just got to be careful because there's some things in that game that I made, but it's kind of rare to make them. But and if you see any like it says Walking Dead on the Clio folder, delete it, because if I was supposed to put as no zombie mod, but I did have it without zombie mod. But then I looked in the Clio folder, there was Walking Dead.cs. I forgot to take that out. So this game is only for Windows computers, like Windows 10, Windows 98, or you name it, or even older. It'll work also. But the mods probably won't work if it's an older computer, very older computer, if it does not work for the system. Then you have to get the better computer. So, I don't know. Well, Chromebooks is really cool. I mean, it's really cool though. But I have the same brand that you have, Savannah. I do have the same one. Same brand, but not the computer itself. I have a desktop, and it's very small. Almost the size as a laptop. And it has some kind of tech in there, and I had to figure out how to change the battery because the speed of the battery is going dead, so I don't have any other batteries. It takes 2032 circle battery. If you don't want your computer, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, now I'm hearing weird things now. I'm starting to hear weird noises in the hallway. So yeah, I can probably take your HP, if your HP computer that doesn't work for you, I can get it fixed up and stuff. Grandma computer, yeah, I agree. I do agree. But the one I have is Windows 10. What Windows do you have? XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 10? Is your computer full of memory of your hard disk drive? Oh wow, okay. You got Windows 10 like I do. How much gigabyte do you have in your computer? I wish I could show you on my screen, but I could take a take a screenshot on my computer, and then I'll put the picture on my phone, and then I'll send it to you, and you'll see it then. So see, mine's 500 gig, but I'm thinking it might be went down a little, because originally when I bought this computer it was 500 gig, and I think I used it most times, and probably factory setting and probably went back to 250, but on the hard drive it says 500 gig itself, but now it went to 250. It's supposed to stay at 500, but didn't work. So Savannah, if you don't want your computer out, I'll keep it, and I can get it all fixed up and probably mail it right back to you. And is your computer a gaming computer? Is it AMD or MSI or NVIDIA? Okay. Mine is AMD Athlon times 2. Well, Athlon 2 times 2. So my graphics card is 4 or 6 gig. So I don't think it can handle any kind of graphics that easily. Because I had to update graphics card, but I tried to update it, but they said it's full of whatever kind of tech that has in it. So if you look on your laptop and you see like the stickers on your laptop and on below, Sometimes on bottom left or bottom right. Yeah, it's clouds. Because my parents and my friends that paint this room. Um, Supposed to be Titanic, but I probably had to repaint it to, I don't know. I just don't know what to change to. So, my brother, he made this alien shape thing. No. Freaking phone. See, he made a weird alien shape. So, see it? He actually made this weird alien shape. So, and that's what he did. So, he's an artist, but not that, he's not as good. But when he was a kid, he was better. But now, in these days, he's getting bad at art, and so I was too, because I'm not good at drawing. It's not good. So I'm thinking about taking this picture down, because we're going to probably replace the ceiling and the walls, because the walls are falling apart. The ceiling's about to fall through. Because this house was built in 1914. I found the year it was built down in the basement where the dryer is. It says built in 1914. So it was it was really old. So this house is really old, so it's about to fall through itself. So no one ever rebuilt this house except the next door was rebuilt. The inside was rebuilt, but not this house. When we first moved in, it wasn't rebuilt at all. Nothing was rebuilt. Nothing. I mean, not a thing was rebuilt in this house, in this side. Because they tried to do a lot of repairs before we bought it, so they didn't get a chance to build it or anything. I don't know. Well, the house is really old, but someone is saying that they're going to take this side of the house down and replace it. So we're probably going to be homeless for now, and they're going to probably take it down just the side of the house and replace. Doesn't matter how old it is, it just replaces it. But the basement they had to replace, because that one is starting being really shallow. Every time I walk over it, you can actually hear the shallow noise, like full of space under it, the cement. So the cement's starting to breaking apart, and where the heater is, there's a crack going down in a circle around it, and now it's cracking even more, and it's going right to the right through the back room, and that's where it's going to be destroyed. So if our house falls through, it's done. If our house is actually falling through. So I don't think we can live this house anymore. Yeah, you might hear weird things in apartments. Weird things, I know. So, even though our attic is falling apart too. Our rooftop, the wood is breaking apart. It's about to split. The wall in the back end is already falling apart. Just the one side where the window is already fallen, and there's no way to replace it. So if the wall gets worse, then we probably have to take the side of this house down and replace it. So we might have to take something out, like everything out of this house, as much as we can before they take it down, because we might not gonna have enough time to take everything out. So, and if I don't have anything to take down, I might not gonna keep my stuff that they take with me. I'm probably not gonna take my computer with me or whatever. So I don't know. I wasted my money on a lot of gaming, and you know what I mean. So I don't think I can, So Yeah, down here is extremely cold. It feels like it's in early 20s degrees. So, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's been 20. Well, it's going to be 21 minutes of on live. So, checking my battery, 56%. That's good. So, oh, I got one leg already. Doesn't say who. I probably had to sell as much things as I needed to be selling, so I could get everything out. I mean, everything in this room out, so I can get enough money so I can have my own house or somewhere to live in, so I can have my own place to live in. But my parents won't let me move out till a certain age. Well, I'm gonna be 21 in 2 months, in January 7th, and then at the graduation, if my doctor says I can't move out of the house or out of state, and I'm gonna be done. Like, I don't know. I'd probably like run away or something. I don't know. That's why I just don't like me staying here with my parents, because they always argue with me. They boss me around like a child, and I was irritated. I'm 20 right now, and there's no need my parents had to treat me like a child. There's no need. They're treating me like a child. They don't even care who I am. They don't even care how old I am either. All they want to do is start drama and drama and drama and just, just don't stop. It just drives me insane. Because they keep telling me do this, telling me do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Oh my God, don't they ever stop? Literally. Yeah, I know. Bossing every parent of that we have is bossing all their children, bossing them around like a little child. It can't be right. And it's not right for being that your parents, your mom should not be staying at her parents for 34 years. That can't be right. If I can't be moved out of state, I'm going to be stuck here. I'm always getting threatened down here all the time. I mean, I get threatened by people down here. They want me out or they're going to kill me. So, yeah, I agree, Savannah. I do agree. Because I have to make my own choices. Not by my parents. I don't follow their choices. Because I'm old enough, I don't need to follow their choices. I can make my own choices, not theirs. Because I'm over the age of 18. I'm over the age. And it's not right for treating the adults of their parents, that parents should not treat their adults like a child. It's not right. It just can't be right. Even my parents can be over-controlled sometimes. Over-controlled. It's not right. And when I was 18, my mom wants me put into Fairhaven or a residential home. She wants me out of this house so she can put me in a residential home, and then I have to wait. If I was living in a residential home and I don't get anything to eat, and you can't move out, you can't get out of the house, can't walk out to get your own food, you had to deal with it. You had to do it your own way, or you know what I mean. You can't buy anything. You cannot go to your job. You cannot go anywhere else. You got to stay there, and you have to wait a year to get your food. You have to wait a year to get your food. Even water, you have to wait for a year, and it's not right. That's why these residential home loses these people. Yeah, I know. It's like that. Yeah, it's like prison. That's what my mom wants me to be in. Even my dad, they both want me in there. It is actually, you have to wait a year to get your food, even water, without you know. And there will be no bathrooms, no beds, no TV, no nothing. I mean nothing. And there will be no door. No door. Well, actually there will be a bathroom, but there will be no bathroom door. None. Even the main door. Yeah, I know. How am I supposed to be living? I got no. If I'm over the age right now, in 2 months actually, and I graduate, and my parents won't let me move out, then I have no place to live, and then they're gonna put me in jail or in a residential home or whatever, and I have to stay there for about till I'm old age, until I die. That's what they want me to be, and it's not right. So one of my parents always drives me nuts, forcing me doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And I was like, look, my mom forced me to do something to do. And she keeps saying, oh, you want me to show you what forcing is? I was like, woman, I know what forcing is. You've been treating me like this when I was a kid. Even dad too. Because my dad was smacking me around when I was a kid. And he was abusing me when I was a kid. And my mom, well, when I was 17 or 16, and my dad and I had a fist fight because he started it. He came at me first, then I came right back at him at almost the same time, but he came at me first and I came back at him. And then he threw me across the freaking room. Right over across the room. Right over the room. And then my mom just sits there. She just sits on the couch, just watching. She doesn't even give a crap. She doesn't even do anything at all. Nothing. Not a thing. I was crying, and I have so many bruises in that time. She didn't really give a crap. I mean, literally. She doesn't even care. They don't care. They don't even care who my brother is, okay? My brother, Dylan, was abused by my dad. My dad kicked him so many times, and also he punched him 3 times. And I was about to get off my chair and punch my dad in the freaking head. That's when I was 14 and Dylan was 18. We were 4 years apart. Because he was born in 1991, I'm born in 1997. No, not 1991. 1993. Screw these freaking memories. I still remember these, and I'll never leave the memory. I'll keep them as always I needed. So I'll never forget what they did to us. My mom forced the doctor to keep my brother here. I mean here. And my mom told me to tell a lie to the cop. She told me to lie to tell a lie to the cop. Literally. And it was my first time lied to the cop when she told me to tell him the lie. And now when she says, no one didn't tell you to tell a lie. Bull. I still remember that when we were at the police station. That's how my parents are that dumb. They want me to lie. They don't want me to tell the truth. They want me to tell a lie. Okay? They don't want to hear truth. They don't. And when I was 17 years old, me and my dad, my mom, and my brother went to Knoebels, okay? And I think I was 16 actually. I think I was 16, okay? So we're walking down from roller coaster area. Then we're walking down back to the main entrance. And then my dad said, right to me, I said to him, well, first I said to him, you don't need to treat my brother mean. You don't need to treat my brother bad. And then dad says, he says, shut the hell up or I'm going to kill you. He literally said that. I was flipping. And that's what he said to me. Literally. And mom just started laughing a little bit. Laughing. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So, I'll never stopping of remembering these memories. And my mom and dad wants me to stop remembering these things. Stop remembering these things. They want me to leave the memories. Can't. If you remember things, they're stuck in your head and it stays there. You can't remove them. Because if you remember them, or, well, when you had that one time, and you still have them, and there's no way you can remove them. So, that's what I mean. They don't even give a crap, okay? They don't. They don't want to hear what I'm saying. Like, when I always want to talk to them, okay? And they ignore me. My dad's the most, because he's always, like I'm doing right now. I just text him like an idiot, okay? So, and I try to talk to him, okay? He wasn't even paying attention, okay? So then, when I asked him, because I need a new phone, because this phone of Kyocera, they don't make these phones anymore, because this Kyocera I have right now, it exploded in someone's car, that someone owns one of these phones that I saw in the rating. It was 2.5 stars on this thing. And they said on the rating that they said on the passenger side, right next to the driver's seat, exploded, caught the passenger seat on fire. And this Boost Mobile guy forced me to get this freaking crappiest phone. I'm telling you, this phone. All right. He told me to get this. He keeps repeating, get it. And he wouldn't let me think. He will never let me think. This is from Lebanon Valley Mall. Okay, this is from Lebanon Valley Mall. Up in PA here, in Pennsylvania here. I'm only one town away from the Lebanon. I'm only one town away. So, I'm telling you, he forces people to get these kind of phones. He never lets anybody else get a different phone. Not even a different phone. None. Until then, when I found out that they don't sell these phones no more that I'm using right now. And then he says, no, you can't get another phone. You can't get another phone. I was like, dude, I'm doing an upgrade. And that's it. Lebanon, PA, 17046. Or even 17042. Well, I think it's 17042 is where Walmart is. No, 17046 is actually where Walmart is, and 17042. No, I was right. I watched. Funny, but why is it? Okay, now it's reconnected. Sorry, the data. Okay, now I hope this freaking connection does work this time. Yep, it's working. Okay, because my data service is going bad, so because it's going out of date, so and then I have to wait till next month till till my data gets back normal. So what I'm going to do, get an upgrade from this phone to a new phone, and he might say, nope, you can't get an upgrade. Because you can't use these phones. You can't trade this phone in. You gotta buy a new phone and a new activation and new number. And it can't be right. But I'm getting what my mom has. She has a Galaxy something J3, something like that. My mom has a newer one that just came out this year. But mom said that she had that phone for 3 years. No, she didn't. Because she just bought that this year. Yeah, Lebanon, PA, 17046 or 17042. It's one of them. I don't know which zip codes. It's one of them. So yeah, it's been 35 minutes and 35 seconds. So I'm telling you. My dad says, no, you're not getting no new phone. You just got this phone. And I said, yeah, and your point? Because, look, my phone's going bad. The battery dies instantly for some reason. Oh, hang on, I got a text message. Yep, I was right. Data speeds are down. So they just, oh, there goes my messaging. Got problems now. Saying network is going bad. So I'm thinking this phone's about to be shot. Because they're probably going to take down my data until I get a new phone. It's what they're probably gonna do, because when I get error messages and stuff, that means that my phone's about to be done. Even my data plan's gonna be done and everything. So I'm gonna get a new phone after this Christmas. So I might gonna get one. I might be getting an iPhone 7 or iPhone 8 or the iPhone X. And the grandfather number is 9. The X is 9. So, where's the 10? I don't know. So, I'm telling you, I just gotta get a new phone. And I asked my dad, can I get a new phone? Can I get a new phone? Like, only I said one time. Only one time. And he flips right out on me just for nothing. Literally. He flips out on me. I only said, can I get a new phone? He says, no, you're not getting a new phone till next 3 years. No. Because if this phone's going bad and it's going down, and the data is already going to be disabled soon, my phone itself is going to go bad. Because it was about to explode because his phone was overheating like an idiot. And all I could see is my screen started melting. It was crazy. And then I opened the back of my case. Back of my case was melted. Even my hard case too was melted. The rubber piece was melted. So, I'm telling you, Kyocera's are the bad phones. Worst phones. This is my very first Kyocera. I had this phone. This is my very first phone. I had this one. The other one was the Innuendo. And then my other one was the Verizon. Well, I did have a Verizon one, but it was an older one. The version is 2.2.3. It was an older one. And I did had. It's like a work phone from like any kind of company. I mean, it looks just like it. So. Anyway, I just gotta be ending this. It's almost like 40 minutes long. So. And Savannah, I might call you on the phone and talk to you more about it. So I'm gonna hang up and gonna end this when it hits 39 minutes. So it's almost only 10 seconds to go. So alright, I'm gonna wait till it hits 39 minutes. Then I'm gonna hang up right after. So finishing it.